Everyone loves to save money.
And we're here to help you play the best games at the lowest possible price. Hi, I'm Marky.
And I'm Freddy, and today we got great deals for Xbox, so stay tuned and let's get it started.
Our first retailer with the deals is Amazon, and we're going to be using a lot of their usual sales that have been going on. There's been some good price drops, but a couple that we wanted to mention was Chorus for $39.99. And Chorus is a very recent release. It's got kind of like a story-based roguelite shooter thing. I've yet to play it, but it's not in the typical space dogfighting that you think. It looks like it's very over-the-top and very crazy kind of space shooting. So heck, more of an action game than I would call a space dogfighting title. But hey, this is one of the first time it's gone down on sale, so it's definitely worth checking out. Another one is Disco Elysium, the director's cut, hanging out at $19.99. Once again, another game that I have not played, but one that I think a lot of people are talking about as like a game of a generation half the time. Some kind of sneak up hit. It's a murder noir game that's definitely more talking, but it's an RPG that's built on your conversations, not combat, so to speak. The way you do things, the way you say things, the skills that you have on your speaking ability can help you achieve what the story is about. Once again, something I really want to play, but in the meantime, it's definitely worth grabbing at $20. And another one is Back 4 Blood at $14.99. As a word of warning, Back 4 Blood is available on the Game Pass. If you do have Game Pass, don't worry about it. But if you guys are just looking to own your digital titles, or physical titles, I'm sorry, this is Back 4 Blood at $14.99. And that way, people who have been waiting for a Left 4 Dead 3 can finally get it. Now, I haven't jumped into it. The Left 4 Dead series didn't really grip me. But hey, a 4-player co-op title against a swarm of zombies. It's not like you're going to be losing on players with it being available on Game Pass. You're sure going to have a lot of fun to do it. And it's still coming out with content. So if you want to stay on top of it while saving money, definitely worth it. And finally, what video from Gaming Input would it be if we didn't mention Immortals Fenyx Rising? It's always on sale, and we always want to keep you informed. It's at its lowest, at least that we've seen so far, $14.99. Great writing, Assassin's Creed, Legend of Zelda, you know the drill by now, an open world game from Ubisoft that's on sale. Hey, sometimes we gotta go with what works, right? But we're actually not done with those, because Freddy's actually got a few more from Amazon, so whenever you're ready, Freddy.
Yeah, Freddy's ready. We'll start with Amazon. I got, as you mentioned, a couple more games. The first one I will mention is Hitman 3 for $19.99. This is a great stealth game. And actually, you can make it even an action game if you want to go just all out and start shooting left and right. But this is not how Hitman is designed. It's designed to be hiding and achieve the mission and assassinate the target without anybody noticing. And it has a lot of scenarios, so you can play it many times, even though the game is very short. But the levels and details are really big. And definitely really worth replaying over and over, because every time something new is gonna happen, and the game will challenge you to do the assassination in different ways. Another game I'm gonna mention is Watch Dogs Legion for $14.99. This is also among the lowest we have seen for this game since last year. Also a game from Ubisoft. It has this tendency double the price of a game and then it was stuck at the price, and I feel this is the right price for this game. Watchdog is all about it's an open world where you can hack any devices that you see. It's very advanced electronics. Use drone as cameras to spy on the enemies and stuff like that. Definitely interesting game. We didn't see a lot of games like it before. I played the second one. The problem is it gets a little bit repetitive, but still a very unique one. If you never played it, definitely play this one, because also you can play with a lot of characters. It has many unique things to do. Maybe this is the one of the best in the series. Another game I'm gonna mention is a Planet Coaster for $19.99. If you want to build a theme park of your own dreams and your own design, or be control of everything about it, to control the pricing, control the satisfaction, take care of maintenance, everything. You're gonna be the CEO of the theme park. Then this game is for you. It's for $19.99. This is also the lowest we have seen for this game. And remember, for Amazon, if you have the Visa card from Amazon, you can get 5% discount. And the least you can do, you can also price match with other retailers if it's around you.
Our next retailer with the deals is Best Buy, and I've got two of them for you. Freddie's got another two, but ones I'm sticking on top of is Halo Infinite for $19.99. Now, if you haven't picked up Halo yet, this is definitely, of course, a great opportunity. Or if you're looking to get some collectibles to jump in on the Halo goodness, this comes with a little bonus. Best Buy will give you a free Steelbook, of course, while supplies last. So if they're available, jump on in so you can get a great game for $19.99 and a Steelbook. The game itself is, of course, that traditional Halo gameplay, but built in an open world style, which I think works very well. There are some small criticisms with it, but hey, for people who are paying attention to Halo, I'll say this: it's better than the show going on right now. We'll let you debate that in the comments. But $19.99 for a most recent Halo title, it's great and worth at least the Steelbook, if anything. And the other one I have for you is Hades for $19.99. Hades we've mentioned a few times for sure. And it's a game that's been on a lot of people's tongue since this came out back in, I think it was named 2020's Game of the Year? Or not named 2020, I think it was the nominee. But it's worth it in general because it's a roguelike game that actually incorporates a really interesting story based on the Greek gods, playing as Hades' son Zagreus. And it's one of the first games to me that really explored an interesting story with a roguelike thing. Not getting too much into it because there's just a lot of great voice acting and just a lot of great visual style with it. The combat is, of course, very fluid, and you have a lot of different options to play, and it's very addicting once you play a few rounds. And the story's going to keep you moving forward. And at $20, heck, I was buying it at $50, so it's definitely worth grabbing now for sure. But we're not done yet. Freddie's got, of course, a few more waiting in the wings for you.
Oh, I definitely got a couple more games. One of them is a classic one that we always recommend in our channel, is Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate. We mentioned this game a lot of times because it's totally worth it, and a lot of people still asking about it. So here it is. It's for $19.99. Definitely great deal. I don't think it's gonna get any lower than that for a while. The Ultimate Edition comes with all the DLCs, a lot of characters. So definitely worth it if you're picking up the game. Don't pay $15 for the standard. Just pay $5 extra and get the Ultimate Edition. Another game I'm gonna mention is Aliens Fireteam Elite for $19.99. Again, a great price for this game. This is maybe also the lowest we have seen. It's, by the way, free on Game Pass if you have that, so don't buy it. You can play it for free. Aliens Fire Team Elite, as the name indicates, you're gonna be playing as a team with friends. You're gonna be firing on aliens. The aliens are the same from the Alien movie, so you're gonna enjoy destroying them. Maybe build as you progress, like some defenses and stuff like that. It's a great co-op game, especially with friends. If you all got the game, definitely worth trying. And I'm gonna mention that I know this video is almost about Xbox, but if you got the Switch, there's a lot of Lego games on sale at Best Buy for $5. Surprisingly, I don't know how long this will last, but hey, just like freebie here. But remember, we got also Switch videos for those extra deals for Nintendo Switch, so make sure you check them.
And we've reached that point of the video where, of course, if you've been enjoying what you've seen, or if you've been learning something new about how to save some money, feel free to click the like button or the subscribe button. And we're always paying attention to the community down in the comments below. We're always looking to build our community of gamers who are looking to play all the best games, but not break the bank doing it.
Thank you, and we're gonna be more active posting stories about flash sales that happen in a very short amount of time, that will not be able to record a video about it. So stories will solve this issue and keep you up to date on what's happening. And also, we're having the giveaway. Whenever we reach 300 subscribers, we're gonna give a lucky winner $10 Xbox currency that you can use on anything you want from Microsoft Store. We have done it twice before, and we're happy to do it whenever we reach 300 subscribers. I will have a link in the comment below in the description. And obviously, the more you're active in our channel, the more we will notice you, and the more chance you'll have to be a winner.
And we're going to the digital storefront, which is the Microsoft Store. So we got some digital games here, and the sales are continuing over there. And one of the ones was Hot Wheels Unleashed for $24.99. This game's been selling for $50, so it's about half off. And I think when people, hear Hot Wheels, they think, oh, it's just a, toy, maybe even a kid's game. It's actually a very competent racer that's really interesting. A lot of cars to collect and a lot of things to try out, actually. Custom racetracks and stuff. So, hey, I'm going to say any racing fan should give it a shot. And then, of course, we got Sunset Overdrive for $4.99. This is available on the Game Pass, but if you don't have that, you can grab it for $5. Sunset Overdrive was one of the highlights of the Xbox One, being made by, I believe, Insomniac, who have been mostly a PlayStation, but a third-person, like, crazy, wacky shooter that's got a lot of charm and wit to it. And then we got Bloodstained Ritual of the Night for $15.99. This is the people who are looking for any kind of game that was similar to Castlevania, the most recent ones like Symphony of the Night or Aria of Sorrow. And it's definitely a worthy successor for me. I enjoyed it a lot, and just finding all the different secrets, power-ups, and things to get stronger. It's got that kind of addicting gameplay rhythm, and a lot of things that have been added to it post, since it was a lot of free content updates. So heck, there might be some stuff even I haven't enjoyed yet. And finally, we have Fable Anniversary for $9.99. This was an Xbox 360 game, and it's a remake of the original Fable that was on the original Xbox. For people who weren't familiar with it, because I think it was one of those franchises that people really wanted Xbox to really, drive home. You decide what you want to be. Are you going to be a hero? Or are you going to be a villain? It had a very endearing and very charming world in front of it. And it was given a whole new visual makeover. Gameplay is still exactly the same. And $9.99 is honestly a great price I would recommend for getting into it, because it might open your eyes, because I believe, if I remember correctly, there's probably a million teaser trailers. I believe Fable is going to be coming back to the Xbox brand at some point. And you can kind of dip your toes in to see if it's something that you're willing to try. But that's not all the deals from Microsoft Store. Of course, Freddy's got some to bring it on home with.
Yeah, I will mention just a couple more games. The first one is Control Ultimate Edition for $11.99. This is the lowest we have seen for this game. And I highly recommend the Ultimate Edition over the Standard Edition, because it comes with all the DLCs. And plus, it has the optimization for Series X if you own that console, or Series S. It's gonna run a lot better with visual improvement for free. So definitely, this is a great game, a great adventure game with a girl with a lot of supernatural power, great visuals, stunning visuals, and the missions are very interesting and unique. Definitely worth trying if you haven't yet. Another game I'm gonna mention is Guardian of the Galaxy for $29.99. First, I would like to mention that the game is currently part of Game Pass, so again, you don't need to buy it. You can play it for free if you have Game Pass. And Guardian of the Galaxy, if you've been watching, was nominated for a lot of awards. It's if you're a big fan of the movies Guardian of the Galaxy or the comics, then this game is definitely for you, especially that the decisions that you make will affect what's going to happen, especially toward the end of the story. And it's still a great adventure game with a great visual, great story. And $29.99 is not cheap for our recommendations, but still the lowest we have seen for this game. And I think it's going to stay at this price for a while. So if you're interested in this game, this is the right time to do it. Another thing I'm going to mention, for GameStop, the $5 monthly rewards still work on Xbox currency, and you can use that toward Xbox currency, $5, and you can use it toward any of the games that we mentioned, or maybe something else that you're interested in. Thank you guys for watching our video.
And of course, if you guys have been paying attention, we are still doing our giveaway. We're getting close to 300 subscribers, and we're always looking at the comments. How are you liking our formats of the videos? Are there ways we can tackle games or do things better? And we want to keep you guys as informed and as in the know as possible as we grow.
We would like to hear from you. Definitely don't hesitate to comment. And also, if you got other consoles, PS4, PS5, or Nintendo Switch, make sure to check the other playlists that we have on our channel. Also, recently we started to make improvement or the new way of recording our video. We recorded a discussion about the comparison between Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. This is our first time we do something like that, so let us know what you think about it. We'll be posting it very soon.
See you guys real soon.
Thank you.